Welcome to Tabo Eminent Channel. The rail sector in China, especially high-speed rail, is a story of dramatic ambition, rapid build-out, and a continual balancing act between speed, safety, and sometimes hidden tensions. Here's a breakdown of what's happening, how China got here, where safety versus speed tensions manifest, and some lesser-known stories behind the headlines. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel. Deep investigations into the critical balance between safety protocols and unparalleled speed within China's expansive rail network are presented. Question-based hook. Imagine a train traveling at 200 miles an hour, carrying hundreds of lives. What sacrifices are made behind the scenes to achieve such breathtaking speed? We're diving deep into China's rail network, uncovering the untold stories of how they balance unparalleled velocity with critical safety. Intrigue/contrasting hook. China's high-speed rail, a marvel of modern engineering, capable of transporting millions across vast distances in record time. But what happens when the relentless pursuit of speed clashes with the paramount need for safety? This investigation exposes the hidden truths and human stories within the world's most ambitious rail system. Direct/problem solution hook. The world watches in awe as China's rail network expands at an unprecedented rate, but few understand the immense pressures and ingenious solutions behind its operation. This video peels back the layers, revealing the intricate dance between cutting-edge technology and stringent safety protocols, and the real human impact of these rapid advancements. The bullet train dream, speed's allure. Opening with breathtaking hyperlapse footage of China's high-speed trains blurring past landscapes, emphasizing their sheer velocity and the initial global awe. Briefly touch upon the national pride and economic aspirations tied to building the world's largest high-speed rail network in record time. Highlight the initial speed-first mentality and the rapid expansion that captivated the world. The unseen costs, early warning signs. Transition to the lesser-known incidents and near misses that occurred during the initial boom, hinting at underlying pressures. Discuss the Dongfang incident, 2011, as a pivotal moment, showing how it shocked the public and forced a re-evaluation of priorities. Explore early whispers of corners being cut or rapid deployment leading to overlooked details in the rush for speed. The safety overhaul, a nation's response. Detail the dramatic shift in policy and investment towards safety following the initial incidents, including new regulatory bodies and enhanced training. Showcase the technological advancements implemented for safety, such as advanced signaling systems, predictive maintenance, and real-time monitoring. Present testimonials or perspectives from engineers and safety experts on the rigorous new protocols and continuous improvement efforts. Human stories, the people behind the rails. Focus on the human element, the meticulous work of track inspectors, the training of high-speed train drivers, and the dedication of maintenance crews. Share compelling anecdotes or interviews with individuals whose lives are directly impacted by or dedicated to the rail network's safety. Explore the cultural emphasis on collective responsibility and precision that underpins the current safety culture. 1. The big push, speed and scale. China has built an enormous high-speed rail, HSR, network, by end of 2024 over 48,000 kilometers. The goal has been twofold: dramatically reduce travel times, connect distant regions, and showcase technological/industrial capability. For example, the 380A train set reached 485 km per hour in tests. 2. Safety measures and technological innovations. In recent years, China has invested heavily in safety monitoring and inspection tech. Robots scan train undersides, drones patrol infrastructure, AI analyzes component wear. 3. Tensions. Where speed collides with safety. Despite the innovations, there are structural and systemic pressures that create risk. A. Rapid construction cycles. One commentary notes that China's rail lines sometimes were built far faster than many other countries, 300 kilometers in 2 years versus 10 years elsewhere. According to the same source, some track foundations, for example, concrete bases, were reportedly built with cheaper materials or less than ideal procedures during early build-outs. B. Legacy accidents. The fatal Wenzhou train collision, July 2011, involved two high-speed trains on the Yongtaiwan line. It killed 40 people and injured many. This accident triggered nationwide scrutiny on safety, signaling that the speed/expansion drive could bring vulnerability. C. Speed versus risk trade-offs. Even as speeds rose again after 2011, the fact that the speed cap had been imposed shows the risk of pushing too fast, too soon. Some industry commentary suggests that the technology transfer/import route, the learning curve, and sheer scale create challenges. For example, many wondered if China was simply copying poorly understood foreign technology. D. Hidden stories less discussed. While major accidents are reported, there are many smaller incidents, near misses or structural maintenance issues that don't receive as much spotlight. Systemic issues, for instance, freight rail has been comparatively neglected because HSR gets the priority. Some commentators argue that this shift increases systemic risk for other parts of the rail network. Wildlife and environment. A study found that when high-speed rail crosses fragile habitats, for example, the crested ibis in Qinling Mountains, collision risks for birds go up, meaning speed isn't just a human safety risk but ecological too. 4. The untold stories. What's less visible? Maintenance burden. Building fast is one thing, maintaining high-speed infrastructure at safe levels over decades is another. The inspection robots help, but long-term wear and aging infrastructure may pose risk. Cost and debt. The massive network has huge financial implications. Some analysts say the infrastructure is expensive and the safety margin, maintenance, retrofits, may be squeezed by budget pressures. Human factor and operational stress, with thousands of trains, millions of components, and huge travel volumes, for example, Spring Festival rush, the operational risk increases, fatigue, system oversight, human-machine interface issues. 5. Where things stand and what to watch. The system is generally reported to be very safe by international standards, and high-speed rail in China is an engineering achievement. Nevertheless, the push continues. For example, new prototype trains, CR 450, aimed at 400 km/h operational speeds. State Council of China. Going forward, what will matter? Rigorous maintenance, not just build it and go. Transparency of incident data. Balancing speed gains with safety margins.